He's Steven.
And she's Andie.
And today we're exploring the Sequoia National Forest. Alright guys, we are here at the Trail of 100 Giants, and I have to tell you, these trees are just majestic. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're just massive. They are this beautiful orangey red color. They're so tall. It's amazing. I'm so glad we made it here.
Yeah, this is awesome. There's a few fun facts for you. The bark of these trees is up to 2 feet thick at the base. And actually the sequoias rely on fire to reproduce. So the thick bark helps protect the wood from fire, while the heat opens up the cones, which release the seeds into the nutrient-rich ash.
Dang!
Yeah, that's how they reproduce.
Awesome. Did you know that they can live to be up to 3,200 years old?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking thousands of years. Texture's insane. It's almost fuzzy. It's like the woolly mammoth of trees. It looks like a Okay, you guys, this is the exposed root of a tree that fell. I mean, look how massive that is. Steven is walking closer and closer to it, and it dwarfs him. You guys, this trail is amazing. There's so many cool trees to interact with, climb on, take pictures of course. So what do you say? We recommend this.
Yeah, it's unreal.
So cool. So anyway, we're going to take a quick lunch break, and then we're going to head up to the next trail, which is Dome Rock. And from what we hear, they have some really great views and vistas. Do you see the snow out there? Okay, I think, are at Dome Rock. The thing is, there's like nothing marking a trail or anything here. It's supposed to have amazing views from what we heard, but we can't even find the trail. The dirt road coming off the main road it went on forever. We weren't even sure if we were going the right way. And then we parked and we walked, and we're at the end of the walk now. And there's some views from here, but not quite what we were expecting. And I see a rock that I think is Dome Rock up ahead of us here, but there's no trail to get to it. It would just be straight up climbing. So we're gonna skip that, and I think we're gonna give this one a meh rating.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it might be amazing, but if it is for the people who have an easier time finding it than we did. So, yeah, I would say maybe skip this unless you have some insider information. We didn't have it, and unfortunately, there's no cell service up here, so we can't even use our phones to see what we're missing. Google it or map it or anything like that. So, I think we're gonna call it on this one and head back. Okay, you guys. I think we're onto something here. You're getting the real experience, let me tell you. So we started walking back down the path, and we saw this area that had a gate and a road closed sign, and we decided to wander up that way. And it looks like that was the way to go. So we're just making our way up now, and we're gonna see if we see anything cool. You guys, we found it.
Yes.
It took a little bit of effort, but it was totally worth it. The views up here are just stunning. And I'm glad we stuck it out and gave it a shot going up that trail.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. So, hot tip number 1. If you're gonna come out here, definitely call the Park Service first. Make sure there aren't any unexpected closures due to trees falling, earthquakes, wildfires, things like that. These things can happen at a moment's notice. So always double check the day of, or at the very least the day before you go. And hot tip number 2, print out your directions and get as much information before you come into the forest, because you're gonna lose cell service, and if you don't know exactly where you're going, like us, then you might be out of luck. But we lucked out, so everything worked out great.
All right, everybody, we're home. We're all cleaned up, and man, are we exhausted, but it was so worth it.
Definitely. And before we sign off, I want to share something really exciting with you all. Right after our second video went up, we reached 100 subscribers.
Yeah, nice job. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your support and watching all our videos, especially this early on where we try to figure all this stuff out. We appreciate it
So much. And I know that you're all friends, family members, friends of family members. So we've asked you to be here. People we know have asked you to be here. But we're so grateful to be a part of such a supportive community. So thank you guys, really. And keep watching.
Good night.
Good night.